So we had a great first day of Beach Blitz yesterday. Now, we've got 19 more qualification matches. Then we're going to get into our alliance selection, our playoffs, hand out some awards. It's going to be a great day. Who's excited? I know you got an extra hour of sleep. I think you can muster a little bit more than that. Who's excited? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Cool. So please remember, like Beach Blitz, we all are here to have a great time, to give you all a good experience. If you're having any trouble, please remember the folks with the red little stickers under their name badges. They're the committee. If you have any problems, go find one of them. They'll help you out. They'll make sure everything goes smoothly for you. Also, remember the COVID policies. Masks indoors means no eating and drinking indoors. If you need to do that, you can go outside. Other than that, let's have a great day. So I am going to turn it over to the dynamic duo of Aiden and Andrew to talk a little bit about how they see things standing up.
Good morning, teams. I hope you've had a restful sleep. Andrew, you have been telling me about this 5 out of 5 thing that you've got going on. I know we've been seeing a lot of these teams play. Tell me, what is your 5 out of 5 exactly?
I'll tell you, Aiden, so the 5 out of 5 is a little bit of analysis on some teams who are our top 5 teams, just based on what we've been watching outside of the top 5 ranks. So everyone knows the top 5 seeds. Everyone knows how they've been playing great. We want to give some recognition to some teams that may not be getting the attention of everyone. Just something to look out for today, because we know we got alliance selections coming up.
Yeah, we're going to work our way all the way towards the top. So one of the teams I'm noticing a lot of is 1160, Andrew, Titanium Robotics. And you can hear them out in the crowd right now. That shooter has been super solid, lots of high power cell volume. Accuracy needs to be tuned in a little, and I want to see them climb a little bit more today, but I think they could be an excellent shooter on the field.
Absolutely, Aiden. We've seen that lightning fast shooter from 1160. I don't think I've seen that many game pieces moved at once, ever. It's pretty amazing, and I think if they can just dial down that accuracy like you're saying, take their time with the shot, and maybe get some more protected shots, easy, really good team for an alliance.
Now, Andrew, we have a esteemed guest all the way from Hawaii. That's 359 Hawaiian Kids. What are you feeling about them so far?
359, I mean, I'm a little biased here. I'm going to be honest. One of my favorite teams. I love watching them play. I love who they are. I think what you're seeing here in their rank isn't really reflective of what their capabilities are. Every matches shake up at random. Things happen. I know they had a 2v3 match yesterday. I think that they can actually deserve to be ranked a little higher, and we're going to see them definitely scoring a lot of points in the limbs.
Yeah, and that climber, they're getting it dialed in as we speak right now. So they're getting onto the field, zooming around, getting those climbs, getting those power cells. Definitely a force to be reckoned with going forward. And we've got another traveling team here. Who is that?
Well, that's 21-22, and that's Team Taters. All right, we got some fans in the audience. Team Taters have been just the delight to watch. I know right now they're ranked 11th, and honestly, I can see them removing one of those ones and going straight to number 1.
Exactly. They've got a bit of a fight to climb, though, and one of the teams in their way is going to be Code Orange as well. One of our event hosts, they've had that solid climber going forward for them. I know they've been missing an arm, but I think they're getting that back installed. Some incredible power cell cycles as well, getting those into the top goal.
Absolutely. They have that brush-feeded shooter. It's absolutely great at getting those game pieces into the robot, indexed, and out through their really nice turret system. I think it's just a couple mechanical hiccups, and they will be on fire today.
Now, there is one team who I wasn't, prepared to talk about because I thought they were going to be in the top 5. They're actually ranked 6 right now. That's Mubotics, 7157. They have been one of my favorites at this event so far, Andrew. They get
absolutely.
Crazy amounts of power cells up. I'm hearing that they have 100% climb accuracy. It is nuts. If this team is not a top 8, I don't know, man.
Well, they are top 8.
Well, they better stay in the top 8 because they are cooking out there.
Yeah, Mubotics has been amazing. Every team's been doing well. Those are just some we want to point out that maybe is flying under the radar a little. But if you really want to see what's on the radar, let's introduce this next match.
Alrighty, well, let's get started. We've got Quals match 39 ahead of us, and starting us off, another sleeper pick. We've got 3473.
That's Team Sprocket.
Their teammates here, it's 597.
They're the Wolverines.
And partner with them, it's 2637.
Phantom Cats.
Across the field on blue, give it up for 58-18.
Riviera Robotics.
Their partners 26-59.
Robo Warriors.
And wrapping things up, it's 1197.
Torbots.
And we're looking ready to go. Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
Starting off our match with the number one thing I love to see, and that's these balls flying up in the air. Blue Alliance getting some strong inner port shots. Red Alliance answering in kind with a few of their own. Riviera going up for 1, 2, 3, all going short. You know me, I love to count, and I will be counting these game pieces all day long. It is one of the 3 things I can do while announcing this game. Oh boy, 26-59. Being a little aggressive in the trench run. But hey, that's the name of the game, isn't it, folks? Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Oh, 26-59, we do ask that you slow down your drive, be a little bit less aggressive. Almost knocking down the driver's station of the Blue Alliance. Not quite a good thing to do for your teammates. 26-37, getting some shots up for Red. 597, their partners. Tipping over almost, but boy, they can control that drivetrain like no one's business. Riviera's lining up for a shot. 26-59, hitting the trench run again. I do implore you, 26-59, please slow down. Get some driver practice in. It'll be important come the elimination rounds. We see Team Sprocket over on Red. That's 34-73. They're collecting those game pieces from the human loading zone. With 50 seconds remaining in the match, it's plenty of time to go score. We're up 1, 2, 3, 4. 26-59. All right, 26-59, extending way too early. That's going to probably be a penalty if the referees call it that way. Folks, remember, you cannot extend above a certain height until the 32nd round. We have a timer on the field. Riviera going low and getting the blue. It's not a great shot, but hey, it's coming down to the climbs, and I think that they're going to do well there. Red Alliance, we got 26-73, right smack dab in the middle of that shield generator. We see them lift clean. 3 seconds remaining. Blue Alliance, Robo Warriors up. Riviera up. We may have a triple on blue. What a great start to the morning, folks. We'll have scores for you in a minute.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, never, ever, after work is over. Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work is never over. Work it, make it better, do it faster, makes it stronger. That ever power of work is never over. Work it, make it better, do it faster, makes it stronger. That ever power of work is never over. Work it, faster, makes it stronger.
Our scores are in 149 red, 175 blue. Blue Alliance got that shield operational ranking point, and that's going to help them all get a nice boost with those green arrows.
Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
All right, Andrew, I'm excited to see who's on the field. How about you?
I'm very excited, so how about you tell me who's up first?
Well, right up first, we got 5124.
That's West Torrance Robotics.
Partner with them, it's 3128.
Aluminum Narwhals.
And their partners, 1138.
Eagle Engineering.
Across the field, bow down to 4322.
They're Clockwork Oranges.
Their buddies, it's 3647.
Millennium Falcons.
And wrapping it up, 687.
The Nerd Herd. You know, Aiden, while we're waiting for the field to go green, speaking of 687, I recall one time in my youth belonging to a herd of nerds.
One would even call you the prime nerd, the super nerd.
No.
Barbara Streisand.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
While we're waiting on this match to start, I know it's early, but let's give a huge round of applause to one of our CSAs, Fletcher Selesky, over there in the field, next to 3128's robot. Did you know this man won Volunteer of the Year at Chesy Champs? And that's such a prestigious title. Now, we all know Volunteer of the Year is going to Randy the Roach this year, but I think Fletcher deserves a lot of praise for the amount of help he's giving teams, especially this early in the morning. He hasn't even had his coffee yet. We've got Jeff down there, one of our FTAs. Nate's down there as well. These people are much smarter than me. That's why they put me on a microphone.
They work on the robots, we just talk on them.
Yep. No one wants to hear us.
You know, I know you mentioned Randy the Roach, contender for Volunteer of the Year. You can find him on our Beach Blitz Instagram. That's beach_blitz on Instagram. So if you want to see who our VOY will be, it might be a Roach. We'll see. And I think the field is just about funky fresh. Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
And the new funky mode has been enabled. These robots are shooting game pieces at lightning speeds over on the Blue Alliance. Red Alliance is making some scary noises, but maybe that means it's working. I know we had Halloween a few days ago actually, about a week ago. But teams, I ask, that spooky season is now over. Please do not scare me with the noises of your robot. All right, a lot of action going on. First thing I want to talk about is 687 Nerd Herd. They're in their blue trench, collecting some game pieces, lifting up their turret. Oh, shooting powerful, shooting long, but not shooting in. Not quite what you want to do when scoring points is the primary objective of this kind of a game. Their partner, Millennium Falcon, lining up for a nice volley of 1, 2, 3, 4. They call me the Count because that's all I do when announcing these games. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's look over on the Red Alliance. We see that cardboard blocker on 3128 strategically being used to block the shots of the Blue Alliance. 687 can go nice and over that, though. But, ooh, looks like we got a block on the Narwhals over to the Millennium Falcons. That's some strategic defense, folks. As I love to say, what's it called? Positional. Positional defense is the only defense. And with that, we're counting down to a minute remaining in this match. There's a lot of head-on-head defensive collisions. 51-24 hitting 36-47. Nothing personnel, kid. It's just business. Whew, a lot of scary sounds coming from the 3128 machine. It's just the brushes on their intake flopping around, but I do fear for my own safety at times. That's why we wear safety glasses, folks. Millennium Falcons up for blue, getting a nice inner port shot. That's 3 points for the inner port balls. Getting it into the large hexagon is a 2 points, and into the low goal is 1. We're counting down to the last 10 seconds of the match. Teams are getting ready to climb. Millennium Falcons goes up for blue. 51-24, and Narwhals are hooked on for red. Looks they just need to lift. 2 seconds remaining. Will they get up? Oh, boy. 51-24's climber has been ripped out of their robot. I do suggest taking that to the robot hospital and getting it fixed up.
I hope they didn't get your mind. Your heart is too strong. Anyway, we need to fetch back the time they have stolen from us. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it. I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it, shouldn't talk about it. Coldest winter for me. The sun is shining anymore. The only thing I feel is pain.
We've got our scores. Second match of the day goes to the Blue Alliance, 131-72.
I cannot find a way out of here. I want you by my side, so that I'll never feel alone again. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it, shouldn't talk about it. bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on. Do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise. Shouldn't talk about it, I want you. We can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on. Do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise. Shouldn't talk about it. Shouldn't talk about it.
You know, Drew, we've got some of our personal 5 out of 5 on the field, but I think a lot of the teams here could make a case for themselves in this match. Starting us off, let's give it up for 1160.
They got the laser beam shot. It's Titanium Robotics.
Their best spuds, 21-22.
Team Taters.
And to round it out, 26-58.
26-58 is Some Motion.
Let's jump right in with 40-79.
Quantum Leap.
Their partners, 26-37.
Phantom Cats.
And to round it out, 69-95.
The happiest team at Beach Blitz, it's Nomad.
Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh boy, there's a volley of shots from the Red Alliance. A beautiful start to a beautiful match. Blue Alliance 69-95, shooting while moving. That's an advanced strategy, folks, and that ball all made it in. We do ask the audience members return the game pieces to our referees. They are not your souvenirs. If you would like souvenirs, we do have a concessions and I think shirt stand. Go get those. They're very nice. 26-58 lining up their shot. It's up 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Red Alliance. 69-95 answering in kind. Taters lining up in front of the Red Power Port. They are going up for their team. There is nobody on the blue side of the field. We have 6 robots over playing some red offense and defense. High shots for the 69-95 machine. 26-37 lining up at the batter. Going up 1, 2, all missing. We love to hear the enthusiasm from the crowd. Always cheer on your favorite teams. 26-58 going up for red. Titanium looking for a shot. Woo! Fast and furious, there it goes. Up into that high goal for red. Real-time scoring has us with red in the lead. 82 for the Red Alliance and a nice score of 69 for the blue. 69-95 shooting high for their team as we count down to 34 seconds remaining in the match. As you hear that buzzer, it means we're down to our last 30 seconds. This is where the climbs start and the teams elevate. Or they don't. I think they'd like to elevate. We'd love to see them climb, but I will leave that opportunity up to the teams. It's not for me to decide. Blue's going to make me happy, though. What up? Oh, baby, a triple. From the Blue Alliance, a double climb on red. That may be enough to take them into the lead as we count down and end our match.
but still an animal.
We're bound to wait all night. She's bound to run amok.
We have our scores, throwing it up on the screen. It's going to the Red Alliance. 183 to 171. 30 points and fouls got the win for them. Just goes to show, folks, play a clean match and it can change the outcome.
Come on and get the minute up before you open up your eyes. There's only a so many hands to analyze. Come on and get your overdose collected at the borderline. They wanna get up in your head 'cause they know so too much. The high road is hard to find. A detour you're in line. Tell all of your friends goodbye.
The dawn to end all night. That's all we hoped it was. A break from the warfare in your house. To each his own. The soldier is bailing out. He curled his lips on the bow. And I don't know if the dead can talk to anyone.
Come on and get the minimum before you open up your eyes. There's only so many hands.
Are you one of us?
Come on and get your overdose collected at the borderline. They wanna get up in your head 'cause they know so too much. The high road is hard to find. A detour you're in line. Tell all of your friends goodbye.
Quals match 42 ahead of us. Let's meet the teams. Kicking it off with 42-76.
They're the Surf City Vikings.